3, 2.
In these uncertain times, we are all looking for relief. The economy has been in a slip for 4 years now, and many people have been without jobs for far too long. But there is a silver lining on the horizon. I'm reporting here from our local job service office, where it appears that they have been doing an excellent job of getting our community members out of the unpleasant unemployment lines. You, sir, what is your name?
Jake.
Jake, you have just come out of job services. Did they find you a job?
They were?
And what job did you have?
I was an accountant, working for major corporations. I held a 6-figure salary and was able to provide my wife and 3 children with a comfortable living. But since I was laid off 2.5 years ago, I've been unable to find work, and our family's been reduced to living in a camper in my in-laws' backyard.
But that nightmare is over now, isn't it?
Yes! They found me a new job, washing dishes for a local fast food restaurant. The hours are flexible, and I'm not going to be able to spend time with my family. And they assure me I will only sustain burns about half of the days I work. But I understand the water has to be hot enough to kill all the germs. And it's an important job keeping the public healthy. And I'm sure I will once again be able to fully support my family. Count me knocked off the unemployment number.
God bless you and your family. It's great to be hearing good news for a change.
I'm not this sure is really good news.
Be quiet. You need a feel-good piece.
Okay.
And what's your name?
Julie.
And did job services have good news for you?
They sure did. They got me a job at Happy Hoo-Hoo's.
The strip club. Surely they didn't get you a job.
Oh no, I'm not stripping or anything. I would never resort to that. They got me a job waiting the tables. The waitress is required to be topless, but these hard times, I'm not opposed to any uniform.
What does this new job mean to you?
It means I'm going to be able to properly take care of my mother. Since I lost my job as a grade school teacher, I haven't been able to afford to buy my mother's medication. Now, not only will I be able to afford the medication, I hear there's quite a backroom experience at my new workplace, trading medication for favors.
Well, thanks for sharing your good news with us today, and we'll be rooting for you. Get your woo-woos at Happy Hoo-Hoos.
I'm confused. That sounds a little degrading.
Would you just be quiet? You're paid to stand behind the camera. Make sure you show Happy Hoo-Hoos that I worked their slogan into the story. Maybe they'll advertise with us. And what is your name?
Maggie.
So, do you have good news?
Well, I'm not going to have to resort to my back alley favors, if you call that good news.
So, you got a job?
Yes, I got taken on to work daycare for troubled toddlers.
Well, that sounds fantastic.
I used to handle stock portfolios worth millions. I made huge commissions, and I was constantly challenged to follow financial and business trends to provide sound financial advice for my clients.
But you were hired. Why do you sound so upset?
Oh, am I supposed to be thrilled to go from a job to that job to cleaning up vomit and shit from toddlers who are too troubled to stay in regular daycare? I'm a babysitter. I'm going to be kicked in the shins every day for minimum wage, and I'm glad to know that the government gets to say I'm no longer unemployed. Well, I may have a job, but when I had my real job, I contributed to the economy. I ate at fancy restaurants, went to the local theater, gave to charity. Now I'll be thrilled when I can afford to treat myself to something off the dollar menu at McDonald's.
Stop the camera.
What?
This is supposed to be a puff piece. We're trying to make our community feel better.
Well, they've got no reason to feel good. Crappy jobs don't make anything better.
These jobs aren't crappy. Somebody needs to do them.
Yes, it should be high school students looking for spending money, a college student working their way through school. But they can't get these jobs because we need them, because we're forced to take them.
Well, we've stopped recording, so your opinion isn't getting out there.
My opinion is getting out faster than you know. How much are you getting paid?
Paid? I'm an intern. I dream of getting paid.
You are in your 40s. You should pass the engaged by now.
50 people applied to my position.
And they'll fire you for another intern before they take you for a paid position.
You know what? I quit.
You can't quit.
Watch me. Maggie, how about I treat you to the dollar menu at McDonald's?
It's a date.